Hey, this is Ron, KC0QVT, Hamvention 2025, and I'm here with Don, KF8COU, and Don is a customer of ours here at BridgeCom, and he's getting into DMR. In fact, he's got the 878 UV2 Plus along with this Nagoya NA771. Hey, Don, how's it going? Good morning.
Absolutely excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to Don and share with you his experience, just ask him a few questions about his ham radio journey. So, Don, what made you want to get into DMR?
Well, we work with our local ARES unit, and we have DMR capabilities in all of our communications. I bought the 878 with the intention of being able to have that as my HT and be able to tie into our DMR. I just haven't been able to get hooked up and start that journey. So now I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome. So how long have you been licensed?
About 2 years.
Oh, a
year. I'm sorry.
So you just got your ham radio license?
Correct.
Oh, wow, cool. So are you in a club then?
I work with Shelby County Amateur Radio Emergency Services.
Okay, so ARES.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
So are you just a member there, or are you in leadership?
At this point, I'm a member, but I've gone through a lot of the ICS training, OXCOM, and some of the other programs to try to further my knowledge of the amateur radio art.
So are you seeing a lot of folks in the ARES community getting into DMR, or are they staying in analog, or is it a combination?
It's actually a combination. We see a lot of people that are now starting. We've got some good DMR talk groups, in Ohio, and we're starting to see more of the ARES and the responders going to that as a viable backup source for their communications.
Okay, so if you were to give a person who's just getting into DMR or looking at it, kind of watching their club or their group dabble with DMR, or you're seeing other members, if you had to give them any kind of advice, about what they might want to do to start that journey, what would you say? Because you're new to it, you might be able to speak to those guys because you're right there, maybe one step ahead of them.
Well, I don't know that I have any sage advice yet, but I would say the biggest thing is approach it with patience and understanding, keep an open mind, and understand that the resources are just vast in the DMR world.
So what intrigued you about getting into digital radio?
Just having another avenue and another means of supporting communications in deployments or in any type of day-to-day operation.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing as well. It's it's been going on for quite a while, but you're seeing I want to say around 280,000 DMR IDs issued right now, and it's growing at about 500 to 600 a week. That's worldwide. So yeah, the pie is getting bigger for sure. So how many people do you know in your ARES group that are working with digital radio?
I know we've got at least 25 that are set in DMR right now.
Now you went with the AnyTone. I'm just curious, what was your rationale for that? Was it just because everybody had one, or?
Actually, it's more the fact of talking around to other units and other individuals, and AnyTone it just always seems to pop up when you start talking DMR.
Well,
AnyTone's like the very first word out of their mouth.
It's a well-established brand in the DMR space for amateur radio.
I would say that's an accurate statement.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, if there was one thing that you would you talk about to sagely advise, that's great. If there was one thing else you could add to what you would want to do to get into ARES and DMR, what would that be?
I think the biggest thing is first to investigate what's available for support in your particular state or area to understand what DMR groups are active, and then try to get in on their net when they have a net. And like anything else in our amateur radio art, once you get in there, introduce yourself and try to establish those contacts in that network.
Well, it's awesome to meet you, and I hope that by us working here together that you become a mentor to other folks that are looking to get into this, and we're always here for you if you need us, and it's great to meet you here at Hamvention for the first time. That's awesome. This is Don, KF8COU, that's Charlie Lima Uniform. I'm Ron, KC0QVT. It's been a pleasure meeting you, Don, and have a great Hamfest.
And you as well. Hope you enjoy the show.
All right, 7-3.